here we are at part 4, Dennis's sled, and you saw the bad news on part 3, so here we go. All right, a little recap. If you watch part 3, you already know this, but we found a really bad PTO bearing on Dennis's crank, and we ripped apart another motor, and the bearings were garbage on that too. It's a pretty common thing on XLTs. So I shot a text over to my buddy Duct Tape Mike. If you watch Todd Klein's channel, I got a hold of Mike and said, "Hey Mike, where do we get an XLT crank?" And he pointed us to this guy up in St. Cloud, Minnesota. And so long story short, Dennis is going to get the big bearing mod and the 4th oil line done. So we got to tear down his motor so that he can bring his cores up to the guy. So that's where we're at. We'll walk you through the teardown. I think most people know this, but there's this clip right here, and like I said, this is the easy kind. You can see how easy I'm getting that out of there compared to the spiral locks are much more difficult than this. I'm just kind of pulling it down. I'm actually going to grab a needle nose. Yeah, like I said.
What's the tool they make?
It's just a little thing that just presses it through.
Okay.
So you're only pressing against the piston, but I think what I just did was more than adequate. So that's it.
That's part 1 of part 4.
Part 1 of part 4.
Hey, Farley.
Here's another observation from tearing down Dennis's sled. Yeah, that water pump's junk. So hopefully this XCR has a good pump in it. Otherwise, we'll be on the hunt or rebuilding it or something. Doesn't feel bad, but clearly it's weeping. All right, here's Dennis. Already cleaning. He's been in the shop like a minute and a half. Hey Dennis, flip that case over. Let's show him what you got going on there. So he went up to St. Cloud, Minnesota, and talked to a guy named Zach up there. And Zach, in addition to selling him the crank with the upgrade, sold him these cases with the 4th oil line on them. So these are like real late XLT stuff, like 98 and later,
yeah,
from what I read.
It came from a 98.
Perfect. So
maybe 97.
We got the full-on upgrade going, so we'll get this done, and then we're going to start shopping for triple pipes.
Hey, now.
All right, we've been cleaning for an hour. You think an hour?
Yeah.
I think about an hour.
Slowly.
Pretty happy with this, with the case halves. We got everything cleaned. You can see even the super hard to clean areas where the drain is. We got a little gunk. We'll get that out of that one. But we're pretty good. We're going to start putting it together pretty quick. We got the oil pump area cleaned out, and just want to show you that this is the fourth hole, the fourth oil hole. So there we go. That's the update for now. We'll bring you back when we're a little further putting her together. For the upgraded crank. Oh, backwards.
You said long side there.
Long side goes to the mag. That's the short side. That's
Oh,
the
I thought you
PTO.
meant- Sorry, I thought you meant long short.
Oh, no, the rods are all the same length. Dennis is always doing comedy. That's good.
It's not lining up.
What the hell?
It don't fit.
That don't fit at all.
No.
And those are the cases you got from the guy, right?
Yeah.
Let's
Let's pause here.
let's try the other cases, but this looks like this crank is not. Look at that. I mean, oh, they're all that way.
Yeah.
And they are pressed flush. Well, let's try your old case halves. I'll go get them.
But that doesn't have the fourth oil line.
We're gonna have to add it then, if it fits. I'll go get it. We'll find out. All right, here's Dennis's original case halves. That's way too wide.
It's the same as the old. That's the case.
Yeah, set it in the other one.
The one I just spent an hour cleaning. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same case.
So we don't know what's up with this crank, but
Look at this.
something's not right.
No, he thought he gave me a different case. That's the same. Well, it's a different. There's a 1 and a 2, but
Yeah,
I don't see any difference.
something's not right.
Well, this is wider here.
That is wider there.
It's wider outboard.
Yeah, but
From
no
here.
matter what, the crank's never gonna fit on that.
No, crank's never gonna fit.
I don't know what that means.
Is he accidentally gave me the wrong case?
Yeah, grab your top half and see if that one goes on it. Yeah, that one there with the fourth line. Well, we know the old one won't because it matched.
No.
No, not even close.
No.
All right, well, that's a pretty major setback.
Pretty another setback.
Yet another setback. Bummer. Here we go again. These are yet again different case halves, but it doesn't even have the hole drilled. Are these your original case halves?
No, it's
Were they not? Would your original ones not work? The clean ones?
yeah, but this has the fourth hole drilled.
Oh, it does. There it is. Okay. So here we go again. Cleaning, getting stuff ready, and
Drinking coffee today.
drinking coffee today. I'm gonna go get a Gatorade myself. So there we go. Bring you back when we got something interesting going on. I'm cleaning.
Take 2.
Take 2. Another set of cases. They look pretty clean to me. So we're going for it. So yeah, the first thing we're gonna do, that's where we put the oil, Dennis, is on the oil pump drive. So we've got to do that. Boy, I hope he didn't take your oil pump drive with that other case, did he?
No, wait, I had it right.
All right. We'll find it. Oh, it's right under it. So away we go, getting her put together. There we are.
Brake seal's installed a week late, but
Which is all we were going to do to this motor, except for look what happened. But yeah, the crank's really nice and smooth, and everything turns good. So we're going to just keep building it. All right, we're gonna hit her with the dingle balls. I'm gonna hand the camera over to Dennis for this. So I just oil up the cylinders. Plenty of oil. It likes oil for this part. And then that should be plenty. Yeah, that's just fine.
Yeah.
Better than it was. Good enough
All
to put
about the
together.
details.
All about the details.
All right.
Yeah, red button. We're running this sled today.
Yes.
So
All right, let's get this pin in. Or this.
yep. That's what I wanted the light for. There. She's still warm.
Yeah. So you kind of get it started and then just hold it and snap. It's a snap ring, but not a snap ring.
It's a Jesus clip.
I mean, Jesus, it's gonna fly out and hit me.
Yeah, you're gonna say, "Oh Jesus," when it goes flying.
Yeah.
There we go. Clipped in.
Flipped in. That's 2. Yep.
Real good. One left.
All right. There we go.
Well, we got the cylinder on. What'd you think of your first time on a triple monoblock cylinder?
Didn't go too bad. We started with the center one.
Yep.
I held the piston while you dropped the head, kind of get the rings lined up, and then squeezed them and it fell in. Went to this side, same thing, same thing.
Yep. It's definitely easier with 2 people.
Yeah.
It can be done by 1. Motor's turning nice and free. I think we're feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna continue.
Ignition.
No, we gotta torque the monoblock down, and then we gotta do the cylinder heads, and then we gotta run the oil lines, and then we'll do ignition and
water. And
drop it in the sled, water pump. Yep, we'll just keep going. It's going good. What do you think, Farley? Yeah?
Come here.
Farley can't believe she hasn't been getting enough attention. Oh, she loves this, though. All right, back to work. Making good progress here. Got the cylinder heads, got all the gasket surfaces scraped, got the cylinder heads on. Dennis is putting the bolts in. You can see he's already got the block-off plates on. Once the heads are torqued, we're going to proceed to the pressure checking. That is the next step. So we're pressure checking the motor. You can see I got the ball valve open at the moment at 13.5. The motor's all holding good except for, get out the soapy water, right at that oil fitting, we got a leak.
A slight leak.
A very slight leak. If you can see that. Oh, let me get the light.
We just don't want to hit on it too much, though.
Yeah, so there's not much to do. We think it's pretty risky to take it out and put it back in and probably break it off in the cases. Interestingly, if we let it leak down to 10, which I'm going to back it down to 10, we think it's...
It was at 11, actually.
Yeah, we think it's just largely done leaking. Give it a squirt. Yeah, so it's still a little bit leaky. We don't have any other leaks on this motor, so we're calling her good. We're going to go with it right there.
Hope she plugs up with some oil.
Yeah, oil's definitely a higher viscosity than air, so probably really won't be a leak in there in use. I don't know what to say. It's just too risky to try to pull that fitting out and fix it with the motor assembled. It'd cost us a whole gasket set and maybe more. So, good enough. She's a good motor. We're going to put her together and make that sled run yet today. Spark next, yes. Starting to go together. No video of us dropping it in because we were both helping drop it in. You know, one of those days. Nobody felt that strong. But it's starting to go together. Motor's looking good, and it'll be less than an hour, and we'll be driving this thing. Just putting stuff together. And here we are with the struggle. We just struggled through getting the oil cable on the pump and getting that adjusted right. And Dennis is about to mount his fuel pump and run the impulse line before he put the carb on because, well, you can see it without the carbs on. And then it's like carbs and ignition and, just a CDI box and an exhaust and pull the rope and see what happens.
Pull the rope.
We got the clutches on, the motor's bolted in tight. I mean, we're close. We're close. Yeah. We're ready. Squirt bottle deployed. Okay, buddy. Yeah, might as well.
Woo, Jesus.
Wow. Oh, yeah. All right. You just saw it run. You have probably no idea how big of a victory this was for us. This thing fought us. It fought us and fought us. I mean, this was supposed to be a simple crank seal and pressure check job. Bad crank bearings. Dennis chased down. He chased up to St. Cloud twice to get the right crank and cases. Now we got the right crank. We got the right cases. We have the fourth oil line on there. We gave the cylinders the old dingle ball. Show them, Dennis. Oh, come on. This is Farley approved. Farley says this is a good sled. Nutter says, wow, does that start easy considering you've literally seen every time it started. That's every time we've started it since the rebuild. So she's going to be a sweet one. She's going to be running good. So this is the end of part 4. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I know half the people watching these videos aren't subscribed yet. Please subscribe if you're enjoying these because that's the only way that it helps Facebook promote these videos.
It's fun doing them.
And it's fun doing them. We love doing this stuff. I got to admit, I was feeling a little beat down earlier today.
And the reverse works.
The reverse works. So be sure to subscribe if you're on some social media about Wedgwoods or XLTs or anything like that. Be sure to tell people we're doing these video series out here as we rebuild these sleds. And I just want to say thanks for watching, and we'll be back on part 5 with a test ride.
Yes.